Hey, what is up, everyone? Thanks for watching this video. I know it's been a little while since I made that last one about Brock Purdy. I try to make videos when I can. I'll try to keep them rolling more often. But anyways, I wanted to make this video about the 49ers versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and not really to go into too much detail about the game, but more so pretty much to kind of just let the fans know. And even if you're not a fan, just to realize, like, it's not as bad as it seems, even though it's a 3-game losing streak. But before I get into that, just want to give a quick shout out to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. They tore it up against the 49ers. But at the flip side, I don't think the Niners were playing the 49er football that they typically do. But nevertheless, they took advantage and they won. All right, so let's kind of get into it. I want this to be a kind of short and sweet, down and dirty video. So I'm going to just say it as it is. Niner fans, and even if you're not a Niner fan, this is what I got to say. 2 seasons ago, the Niners were 3-5 after playing 8 games. Last year, the Niners were, I believe, 4-4 after playing 8 games. You could fact check me on last year, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. So what am I saying? The Niners have been in this position before. The last 2 seasons, despite those records, after 8 games, they made it to the NFC Championship game both times and became just literally inches away from making it to the Super Bowl against the Rams, and then unfortunately losing all their quarterbacks last NFC Championship game. So it may feel like the world is coming down on the 49ers because of this 3-game losing streak. But the reality is, for the last 2 seasons, they have proven that they know how to dig themselves out of these messes, typically after a bye week. I don't remember if the bye week was, I think it was after week 7 last year. And look what happened. They came out of the bye and they literally won all of their remaining games. So chill out. It's going to be all right. And honestly, as a Niner fan, I do have full faith that the players, they're going to go into this bye. They're going to get their minds right. They're going to get their bodies right. They're going to figure out what the heck just happened. And they're going to fix some things. Because this team is way too talented, has too many star players to not win and not make it to the playoffs. They're fine. They're 5-3. So if you compare this 8-week game stretch versus the last 2, they're in a better situation than they were last time. At least they're still up by 2 games, from having a 500 record. But just chill out. The thing is, the Niner fans, at least from what I noticed, because, I do engage with the community on social media. I read stuff. Sometimes I read the comments, which isn't healthy, and I hear the noise. A lot of them are like, fire Wilkes, like, what the heck's, like, Nick Bosa just all of a sudden got his money and ran away. And it's like, guys, look. You can't just hit the emergency button and get rid of people and expect it to do... Couldn't talk for a second. Let me say that again. You can't just hit the emergency button and expect to get rid of people and act like it's going to just fix things. It'll probably actually do more harm than good, okay? Nick Bosa, yes, I know he's not out there sacking quarterbacks left and right like he was last year. Chill out, man. Chill out. We still got a lot of games left. Let him cook. And as far as, like, Wilkes go, I will say this. Kyle's definitely going to have a conversation with that man, and I know he will. Because whatever the heck he's scheming up for this defense just ain't working. They need to find that DeMeco Ryans, that Salah juice that they had the last couple seasons, because Wilkes just, these last 3 games just, well, not last 3 games, last 2 games just haven't been it. They got to let those, they got to let Fred Warner, they got to let Hufanga, they got to let these guys just cook, because it ain't working, whatever the heck he's trying to do. But yeah, that's kind of all I really wanted to say is this team is too talented. Take it easy. They're going to get it figured out. I don't know what it is, man. It's something about right before a bye. It's something about up to week 8. They're like hanging in there, and then they just come out explosive afterwards. At least the Niners went 5 games in a row without losing. So that should show you that they are more than talented enough, and that these last 3 games have just been hiccups. Is it unfortunate that it was 3 in a row? Yes. But it's better that these mistakes were exposed now instead of after the bye, right? Like, I feel like whatever could have gone wrong went wrong over these last 3 weeks, right? All the way from Moody missing that field goal that could have won us the game. Okay, Moody, hey, get it together. And I know there was other stuff in that game. I'm not saying the game was on Moody. I'm not saying that at all. I have a lot of trust in Moody. I do. And then these last 2 games, the defense haven't been playing the Niner defense that we're all used to seeing. Like, this is a perfect opportunity to take 2 weeks to get their bodies right, minds right, look at the film, practice, take out all the kinks. And I know they'll do just that because this team is way too hungry to win. And that's pretty much all I really got. And another thing, they have been missing Trent and they have been missing Debo. Trent, you can really see the effect that has. So I'm really excited to get him back, hopefully after the bye. Same thing with Debo. But yeah, and then I know same thing. I know Purdy's going to clean up his mistakes. Not that he's been playing terrible, but he went like literally 5 games without throwing an interception. Purdy has proven to us that he can be a flawless quarterback. He has what it takes. He showed us time and time again. Just, I don't know, man. These last 3 weeks have just been a weird stretch. So just let them get it together. Let them figure it out. And I'm really excited to see what they do against the Jags, because I know the Jags are a pretty good team right now. So let's see what happens. Give it time. And yeah, that's all I really got, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and hit the shower, get my day started, and I'll see you in the next one.